the Serpente oscillating double barrel, 420 alpha per shell, so 840, and has the SFAC, better accuracy while double shotting too. So get the benefits if you always double shot, but premium tier 9 Italian medium tank, better than the 𝗲𝗍𝗍. Anything's better than the 𝗲𝗍𝗍. Well, mostly, but kind of a light tank-esque of a profile, smaller in what you would expect out of a double barrel gun too. Turret is very small. I don't think you can jam a commander right here, but somehow they did it onto the trunnion supporting the double guns and the oscillating turret. But yeah, there's the gunner, there's the commander, shoved right next to the gun barrel practically. But hey, it is a 4-man crew by the looks of it. Now that's the commander. One is the loader, one is the gunner. That is the driver and commander. So 2 people are in the turret, 2 in the hull, engine in the back. Has gun depression too, don't forget. So 10 degrees gun depression, double shotting all the time. Armor is not the craziest. Reminds me more of a VZ62, the Jensen, the Czech equivalent tier 9 premium to a medium tank with the autoloader. But yeah, this thing is more deadly than a 𝗲𝗍𝗍, in my opinion. 𝗲𝗍𝗍 is a combat assault medium tank that meh. It is a Contra stock turret onto a prototypo chassis that got buffed. We got the prototypo now, but better armor than the prototypo. Double machine gun for the hull. Not useful, whatever. It's supposed to be a 4-man crew, but somehow there's 5 hatches. Huh. How the hell do you jam like 5 people with a gun and ammunition inside? Jesus. Super cramped. Well, gun access port on top. It's a weak armored vehicle, so not like the IS-3 gun access port weak spot. That doesn't matter. Not a bad looking vehicle, by all means. Right? It's lightly armored, but big powerful gun. That's a scary part. So 420 alpha per shot, double shotting all the time, 2-second prep, 2-second lock. It is very quick to double shot. Also gets a bonus to accuracy while firing the double shot, firing the salvo, so 0.26 while double shotting. Now if dispersion is pretty good, then it's like a SFAC 105, but 4-man or 3-man crew, not a 4-man, 5-man crew. Multiple hatches for you to get out of the vehicle, which is nice, but 22 seconds for both shots to reload, 8 seconds of gun changing time, so it's not like you can fire 1 shell and the next follow-up is very quick. Might as well wait like extra 3 seconds for the full reload of the gun, right? So yeah, gun depression as well for a oscillating turret, surprisingly. Well, not really, but Italian. 40 rounds. Mobility is not bad. 60 km per hour top speed, about 23 horsepower per ton ratio. Turret traverse might be a little bit slow, but it's offsetting the actual gun performance, obviously. Otherwise, way too good at snapshotting, I presume. 1650 health. It's not a combat medium tank, so supposedly. No armor whatsoever. 100 for the turret, 80 for the hull front. It is slow, but not that much. Average view range and radio is slightly under standard of 700, but yeah, it's a premium tank, crew of 3. Somehow jamming 3 crew members into a bunch of... Why are there so many hatches? Is it like an import from console? Where it's like 5 crew members of the vehicle? I have no idea, but DPM for oscillating somewhat a special mechanic is not bad, right? 2400. So no rammer, but vertical stabilizer, optics, and turbocharger to boot. Accuracy, yeah, double shotting. Best accuracy, obviously. So 0.25 with the double shot. Might as well always go double shot. So use a single shot to finish off low health targets, but aim time, that's fine, I guess. It cannot be too fast, otherwise, right, broken. Yeah, gun depression is not bad for an oscillating turret, and the capability of just poke around the ridge and double shotting with 2 seconds of prep, which is very quick. Usually it's like 3 seconds prep for like heavy tanks. No health, well, paper health, paper armor, about 23 horsepower per ton ratio. Ultraverse is not bad. Camo is not the worst, not the best either, but in the middle. Middle is about 14%, around stuff like Panzer 58s or so. So more of a chunky, not really that chunky of a body, but not that fast of a vehicle design. So you get what I'm saying. It's alright, mediocre view range and camo, not the worst. So big surprise from the gun mostly, and DPM's not bad too for the double shot. It's also a premium, don't forget. Makes more credits and career XP, but we're moving the goalpost. No more tier 8 premiums, all tier 9 premiums. Yeah, bring on the tier 11s, right? Bring on the tier 11s. Base shell velocity is alright. APCR is not the fastest, but still, And you usually carry like 2 or 4 rounds of high explosive, so not always high explosive. Weighs about 32 tons. I mean, what's not to like about this vehicle from now? I mean, you don't really wait to switch. Well, you don't use the gun in sequence. You use it as salvo all the time, mostly. Otherwise, just fire single shot and wait for the full reload, right? 8 seconds of prepping from one gun to the other gun is way too long for just waiting for actual reload, right? So just wait 3 seconds more for the actual reload. But yeah, it's always about base accuracy in double shot, the 0.25 while double shotting, like with the SFAC. Otherwise, you're not really hitting that many targets, supposedly, but what's not to like, right? All a good performing gun, mostly for a double shot. Surprising alpha burst of 840. I don't know. I mean, it plays a lot more like a projectile. A lot more than standard B, right? Than the 𝗲𝗍𝗍𝗍. 𝗲𝗍𝗍𝗍 is out of the blue as a assault medium tank. Does it make sense? So 𝗲𝗍𝗍𝗍, collects dust. It's been almost a year, at least 9 months, since the Viking collab. But yeah, this thing doesn't really play like any other thing you play from the actual tech tree. Doesn't play like a standard prototype. So Leopard 1 proto, practically. But yeah, you'll feel right at home when you're adjusted to Italian medium tank playstyle, right? Than with this vehicle. Like with the Prototypo 6. About the same playstyle, just have surprising alpha coming out of nowhere, but it's scary. I mean, it'll be a lot more balanced if this vehicle doesn't have the better accuracy while salvo. So if that took that away, this thing would be a little bit more fair, I believe, but it just double shot all the time with like 20 seconds reload or so. 21-ish. Fire the single shot for low health targets. Fire the double shot, sniping always. Pick off or snipe at the beginning and then later on finish off the lower health targets. But it's not slow too, right? Camo's not bad either. View range is also not that bad. I mean, granted, no armor whatsoever, but yeah, that fits the playstyle. So in the right hands, this is a very scary vehicle, right? In the right hands, because surprising double shot out of nowhere. I already get pissed off by the SFAC a lot with their accuracy and the double shot. It's like the ISU, except super accurate. Crap. So equipment-wise, vertical stabilizer, help out with the snapshotting. Turbocharger for better mobility, even still. Then 𝗦𝗲𝗿𝗲𝗍𝗲 optics to give yourself more view range. Classic medium tank, you're just swapping out rammer for vertical stabilizer. It's not like the 𝗲𝗍𝗍𝗍. 𝗲𝗍𝗍𝗍 has garbage dispersion, garbage accuracy, takes a while to reload. Yeah, this thing has better accuracy and about better DPM too. This thing has the rammer on and it doesn't compete to the actual DPM. It has the surprising alpha, but still, right? Yeah, I put vertical stabilizer and vents to help out with the gun, but goddamn, base accuracy just meh. So you will feel definitely more at home with this vehicle than with stuff like the 𝗲𝗲𝗍𝗲 or even the tier 8s, the prototypo 6 and the projecto, right? Definitely more right at home. But support tier 9, it is like the standard B. We'll use a standard B. I did finish the... Yeah, I did. First one is better traverse or less penalty. Now, I usually pick less penalty for forward mounted engine vehicles like the 𝗬𝗲𝗍𝗲 1415 in a sense, right? Some of the special medium tanks have engine in the front or transmission in the front, so when they get hit, you'll feel it. So this one is in the rear, obviously. So this one, better traverse, especially for the turret. Yeah, for the turret. Dispersion while moving or aim circle size. Now, you are always mostly using salvo with a better accuracy. So I would say better dispersion. Snapshotting is more important. It is Object 703 versus Grill 15 scenario. Object 703 has crappy base accuracy, but surprisingly very good dispersion while traversing, which means snapshotting with that vehicle is surprisingly accurate for a Russian gun. On the other hand, Grill 15 has crappy dispersion while traversing, but very good base accuracy. And yet, it cannot even hit a moving target, right? You have to wait the target to stop moving, and you're stopped squirming about to shoot the gun, which is suck. So I would say most of the time, better dispersion while traversing, which is more important than base accuracy, especially for 0.2625, right? And camo for a better camo, especially while moving. And you're not supposed to be getting hit, so suspension repair is out the question, as well as reverse speed. We already have turbocharger. And finally, reload time or aim circle size after firing and aim speed. 0.24 is not the fastest. Yeah, not the fastest to aim. I would say better aim time, right? Than reload time. Right. Reload does not get that much different. It's about 200 more DPM, but I feel a little bit more comfortable actually hitting the target with better aim, right? 0.22 or 2.2 compared to 2.5. That's pretty big. So I would take the hit to DPM over actual aim time in this scenario. Yeah, I will have better aim time. Just make the double shot land, right, after you aim. So vehicle feels not bad. I mean, compared to some of the other tier 9 premiums, 𝗲𝗍𝗲𝗲𝗍, this one seems a lot better. A lot more congruent with the playstyle of Italian medium tanks that you're probably getting used to after playing through the tech tree. So definitely more in line with the 𝗲𝗍𝗲𝗍, not in line with 𝗲𝗍𝗲𝗍, more in line than the 𝗲𝗍𝗲𝗍 with the actual prototypos. But yeah, this thing has gun depression. It doesn't have like 5 degrees gun depression, so you're not finagling with haul down tactics. You can just poke up, double shot, and run away. I would say this is a very good premium tank. If they took away the actual salvo accuracy bonus and the premium tank status, it's like a 6. But if you're already including all of that, it's like a 7. So annoying to deal with mostly, right? With the double shot. Yeah, it's very annoying to deal with a SFAC that has a turret power and better mobility to run about, right? It's not like a fixed mounted gun. It's running about SFAC with slightly a little bit more alpha on a fully traversable turret. Yeah, we're seeing a fully traversable turret. Unless this thing has a fixed mounted or pseudo fixed mounted turret, right? No, this is 90 degrees per side, so at least 90 degrees per side. That would be funny if this thing cannot fully traverse a turret. That might be a big downside, but for now, we're presuming it's fully traversable, and that's like a SFAC on a medium tank body, which is scary. So for now, premium tank status with the accuracy bonus, 7 out of 10, in my opinion. I mean, it's more dangerous than autoloaders, right? Autoloaders, you have to wait until the whole clip finishes. You have some time to respawn. Double shotting is a whole different story, right? You're getting surprised 840 alpha across the map with better accuracy for some reason. That doesn't feel fun, and this thing runs away. So kiting people like heavy tanks or assault tank destroyers with this thing and double shotting, kind of annoying to deal with when you have autoloaders that need to wait. So after they fire the first round, they have to wait like 2 seconds or 3 seconds to follow up. That gives you time to respawn, to go back into cover, or turn your gun around to shoot back, right? This thing doesn't have that. It just surprised you 800 alpha, run away. So I would say 7 out of 10 for now. But yeah, it's like the Prototipo 6. It's a very good Italian medium tank crew trainer, but it's only 3, not 4. So yeah, other than the 𝗲𝗲𝗍𝗲, Italian medium tanks are eating well. I mean, you're not having a down, like, kind of mediocre vehicle, right? Lion's not bad if you know how to play it. Auto reloader, inverse somewhat. The classic Projecto, the new Prototipo 6, which is basically about the same as the Projecto in power level and popularity. So yeah, only downside to it is the 𝗲𝗲𝗍𝗲. It's not that great. So there we go, folks. The Serpente, the Serpent. Not bad. 7 out of 10. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
あれが未来に何度でもずっと食らいつくこの間違いだらけの世界